Peace and blessings in this corner boxing 24. So I had to come back with another video because I just heard something that to me just kind of bothers me, right? You know, here go the so-called experts, the so-called they know it all about boxing, the sweet science, right? Teddy Atlas is criticizing, I just saw a video where he's criticizing Canelo and saying, stop deceiving the fans. I'm like, Teddy Atlas, you can't be serious. You can't be serious. You worked under Canelo, right? And your claim to fame that put you on the map was working under Canelo and being a assistant trainer or one of the trainers for Iron Mike Tyson, right? The legendary Iron Mike Tyson, youngest heavyweight champion in the history of boxing. Yeah, you got that. But what did you produce after Mike Tyson? What did you produce with fighters and with the numbers? Let's be real, man. You're not all that, and you don't know every damn thing. I don't care about your podcast and all of that. You talk as if you know so much. You know a lot about Mike Tyson, and you said a lot of things about him. Some things you probably shouldn't have said, but you said a lot of things. But now you said before the fight that Canelo Alvarez would win, right? Now you're criticizing him because he beat him. Another undefeated fighter who you guys, and when I say you guys, a lot of the so-called experts in the media like to prop up because you really wanted Caleb Plant to win. Now, if Caleb Plant would have beat Canelo, it would have been something else. But because he beat him, now it was so easy. But it wasn't really that easy. Caleb Plant came to fight. He was fighting. He was in the fight. But Canelo's a very patient fighter. So if it was all that easy, Canelo would have got him out of there in the first, second, third round. It got him out there in the 11th round because styles make fights, and sometimes you got to figure it out. And if you're not as patient as Canelo, it's not going to just happen like that. So for you, Teddy Atlas, to criticize him, talking about he's deceiving the fans, no, I'm a fan of Canelo. He ain't deceiving me. I know what I see, Teddy Atlas. I wish I could see some of these guys, and particularly Teddy Atlas. I wish I could see you, man, in person and just talk to you, man, and let you know that you don't know every damn thing about boxing, man. You need to stop it. Nobody has to look to you for no expertise. Okay, you don't know no more than me, honestly. You really don't. So, these guys, man, it's really something else. I really wish I could just confront some of these trainers and some of these media guys. And it's going to happen, man, sooner or later, man, as I start moving about and moving around, man. I'm going to start talking to people, man, and I'm going to start stepping to some of these guys, man, because they don't know what they're talking about, man. Don't be deceived, man, by Teddy Atlas and nobody else. Canelo fought another undefeated fighter in Caleb Plant. He had a belt. It's not my problem that he didn't want to fight Benavidez. It's not my problem he didn't want to fight Charlo. He wanted to fight Canelo. He fought him. He said he was going to win. He said he was going to do damage. He was going to knock him out, and he didn't do it. That's on him. Canelo won the fight. Okay, so now he got to go back to the drawing board. So, like Floyd, he used to make fights look easy. So Canelo, sometimes he makes a fight look easy. Sometimes it could be a little harder. It happens. I was watching Canelo when he fought Danny Jacobs. I watched that fight again last night. I felt like he could have pressed the action a little bit more. Like he could have got Danny Jacobs out of there. I felt like he wasn't really sharp with his punches, but he still won the fight. And what I do notice, because like I said again, styles do make fights. If you notice, he stopped Caleb Plant, right? Who has never been down on the canvas. But yet, with Danny Jacobs, who's been on the canvas, Canelo didn't stop him. What does that mean? That means what I said. Styles makes fights. I could stop this person, beat this person for 12 rounds. The next person, it might be a little bit closer. I might not stop him. I might not hurt him. Or I might hurt him and not stop him. Or I might beat him less rounds. Instead of total 12, I might beat him 7, 8 rounds. Every fight is different. When you fighting Canelo, you come in with your A game, your best that you got. Just like with Floyd, they came with the best that they had for that fight. Whether they won or well, they lost with Floyd because you know he's undefeated. But I'm just saying they came with the best that they had. Okay, so that's Canelo's in that same boat now. Teddy Atlas, man, cut it out. Cut it out, man. And the rest of you guys, cut it out. You don't want to give Canelo Alvarez the credit. He's fighting who is there, okay? Another undefeated fighter who you guys wanted to prop up and say that he could beat Canelo, and it didn't happen. So now you're mad. Don't be mad at him. He's fighting who's there, okay? And Caleb Plant is a good fighter. He is a good fighter. And he will beat a lot of these other fighters at middleweight because he got some fight game with him. And he definitely got some heart, you know? But Canelo's on another level. All right? So I just had to come back with that, man. I wasn't expecting to do that. But as soon as I saw that, I'm like, what? Nah, we can't do that. We can't let that go. Okay? Support me on Instagram as well. Support me on YouTube in this corner boxing 24. Like and subscribe to my page. We're going to keep building. We're going to keep getting momentum until we make things better. I got some things coming up, you know, to talk about, some things I'm going to do. And, you know, I just need the support, okay? Peace and blessings. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day.